Hello, all the Northwest family of parishes parishioners. So, all of you out there at Sacred Heart, at St. Michael, at St. Peter Paul, and Holy Angels. Just greetings to you on this Divine Mercy Sunday. This is when I plan on releasing this video. As this weekend we will have the announcement of our Mass schedule, confession schedule for family parishes on a weekly basis. And so, I just want to make a little video explaining that, along with also the announcement about priest living situation. So let's dive right into it with the Mass schedule. So first, Sunday Mass schedule. Sunday Mass schedule we're not going to have to change at this moment. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to review it because, well, at some point we need to review everything to be glanced at. That's one of the goals of Beacons Light, is to reevaluate if we're best utilizing what we have for the good of our people, and so for the good of our priest, and so just everyone involved. So first, that's not going to change July 1st. So it's just going to remain the same as it is at each of our 4 parishes. So every Mass schedule will remain as it is. And then as time goes along, with consultation with things such as parish implementation team, parish councils, and other relevant people, we will kind of consult and figure out if there's any adjustments that we need to make to that schedule. So number one, that's not changing. So that means that, but eventually that will have to change as well. So even if we don't have to change it and we decide that it's working great and we're just going to keep it as the way it is for a while, please note that there is a very, very good possibility that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years down the road, we are probably only going to have 3 priests for our family as opposed to the current 4 that we have. Meaning that, eventually at some point, we will have to figure out how to, manage our Mass schedule, because currently with 4 priests, we can have 12 total Masses and we have 11, which is great. So we can manage that as it is. But once we would have to go down to, 9 Masses total between all 3 priests, if we would go down to 3 priests at some point, which will happen probably. So that is the most likely scenario that will happen at some point. So, and all 4 priests will rotate, so we're not going to stay at one given spot. What we're going to do is we're going to have a weekly schedule to where starting on Monday, we'll have a set of Masses all the way through the week, and then next week, so kind of a priest A schedule, priest B schedule, priest C schedule, priest D schedule. And so that will rotate through that, and that'll kind of become clear as we move along, but we figure that out. And so thanks to Father Aaron and, Father Andrew, Father Steve Mondyke, Father Steve Schaup for their help with helping all of us to kind of come up with a good plan in that regard. So 4 priests will rotate, so just note that. So Sunday Mass schedule not changing. Now, which leads me then into confession schedule, because one of the things and an advantage of this for the entire family is that now that priests will have more time in between Masses and will be kind of, remaining stationary at one place, more than likely, with the exception of one priest who will rotate between 7:30 Mass and 9:30 a.m. Mass at St. Peter and Paul. So 7:30 a.m. Mass here at Holy Angels, 9:30 at St. Peter and Paul. All the other priests will stay at one site, which means that there will be confessions on Sunday at 3 of our parishes. So on Sundays here, currently for Holy Angels, we hear confessions during Mass. That's no longer going to happen. However, from 8:30 to 9, we will have confessions here at Holy Angels following the 7:30 Mass, and so we'll have confessions then on Sunday there. At St. Michael, it'll be from 10:15 to 10:45. We'll hear confessions at St. Michael, and then at Sacred Heart, we will hear confessions from 7:15 to 7:45 before the 8 a.m. Mass, and then after the 8 a.m. Mass, before the 10 a.m., we will hear confessions from 9:15 to 9:45. So that will be the Sunday confession schedule. Saturday Vigil confession schedules will remain as they currently are. So there will be no change to what that currently is at each place. So that is currently from 3:15 to 4:15 here at Holy Angels. I believe that is from 3:30 to 4:30 at Sacred Heart, and then I believe, let me check my schedule here to make sure I'm not giving you the wrong indication, and then 4 to 4:45 confessions at St. Michael as well. So just please note that is the way in which those will be the Sunday. So that's for the weekend kind of confession schedule, will be the case. Now through the week, what will the confession schedule look like? Well, one from 5 to 5:45 at St. Michael on Tuesdays, we will have confessions. And then also at Holy Angels on Tuesdays from 5 to 6. We'll have confessions because Holy Angels adoration is going to move from Thursday to Tuesday. The reason that is being done as well because I've been talking with Holy Angels adorers about this. So since I'm already here, then that makes it easy for me to ask them, and they've agreed to do that. That we will move adoration to Tuesday, so that way Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have adoration within our family of parishes. So there'll be a great opportunity for us to worship, give praise to our Eucharistic Lord on 3 different days, and maybe even a good foundation for one day having a perpetual adoration chapel, which would be a wonderful thing to one day have. So, and then we'll have 6 p.m. benediction at Holy Angels. So 5:45 to 5:45 p.m. at St. Michael, 5 to 6 at Holy Angels on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, 12 to 1 confessions, noon to 1 confessions here at Holy Angels. On Thursdays, we will have confessions from 6 to 7 at Sacred Heart, as has been the normal there. So that will remain the same as well. And on first Thursdays, we will have confessions from 3 to 4 at Holy Angels, 4:30 to 5:30 at Saints Peter and Paul, and then on first Fridays. So Fridays there will not be regular weekly confessions, but monthly confessions from 4 to 5 at Holy Angels, which also goes along with First Friday adoration, which will continue, and then and then we already went through Saturday and Sunday, so we're good there. So that's the confession schedule as it stands right now. And so as we move then into the weekday Mass schedule. So the weekday Mass schedule, kind of the biggest adjustments for Holy Angels will be, and Sacred Heart will be, that there will only be one daily Mass there each day, along with the fact that on Mondays there will be no daily Mass at Holy Angels, on Tuesday there will be no daily Mass at Sacred Heart, and the same, that'll be the same thing for St. Michael, that on Monday there's no daily Mass as there currently is no daily Mass at St. Michael's. So that will be the biggest thing. So for Holy Angels, that'll mean 7 a.m. Mass Tuesday through Thursday, and then Friday will be 8:30 Mass, because that is typically the all-school Mass. So that Mass will be 8:30 on that day. And then for Sacred Heart, it'll just be an 8 a.m. Mass Monday, Wednesday through Saturday. So the Saturday morning Mass, there will not be a weekly Saturday morning Mass at Holy Angels any longer. Instead, Sacred Heart will have the weekly Saturday Mass. However, on first Saturday, due to the fact that there are a lot of people who really love that devotion, with good reason, we will have a first Saturday Mass at Holy Angels as well, since that one is usually very well attended at both Sacred Heart and Holy Angels. So that way we have enough room for everyone and continue that tradition as well. And then Saints Peter and Paul will have a 8 a.m. Mass on Monday. So that'll be a slight adjustment from what they've had before, which was 8 a.m. Mass on Tuesday. Instead, that Mass on Tuesday will be at 8 a.m., or that Mass Tuesday will move to Monday, same time at 8 a.m. And then also for St. Michael, then the weekly Mass schedule goes along with this. So basically, with all of that, there is just an invitation to, sorry, got a little bit distracted. And there will be St. Michael's Tuesday, 6 p.m. Mass. So Tuesday, the 6:30 p.m. Mass, it usually is, we're going to move that to 6 p.m. Why? That's because, priest, now that we have to travel within a family of parishes, if we have a meeting elsewhere, that meeting is not going to be able to start if we would have a 6:30 Mass until 8 p.m. because, that Mass is very, very well attended. Again, a very good thing. But that would mean that then, that Mass is going to take 45 minutes to an hour, and then the priest would not be able to leave until after that Mass to get to another one of the parishes for a meeting. So we're moving that up to 6 p.m. so that allows for an evening meeting to take place elsewhere for the priest that has that evening Mass, if needed, if necessary. So that just makes it a little bit easier on our schedule as for us to be able to better serve the entire family. So 6 p.m. on Tuesday, and then also 8:25 from Wednesday through Friday at St. Michael's as well. So that will be the daily Mass schedule for them as well. And then as we look at all of those different things, it's important for us to recognize that everybody's making some sacrifices here. I understand that. And I thank each and every one of you for your willingness to do that. I've been very, very impressed, very, very thankful, and just really, really blessed personally as a pastor and also blessed, I think, as a family parishes that everyone's been willing to kind of move with adjustments, with the modifications that are needed to our schedule, to our life as it is. So thank you for your understanding with the Mass schedule. So moving on then to, the big question maybe everyone's asking, or I'm sure you've already probably heard this at Mass today, but is that the priest living arrangement. So whenever I was first assigned as pastor, I had dinner with the other 3 priests assigned, so with Father Andrew Reckers, with Father Steve Mondyke, with Father Aaron Hess. Sat down, had dinner with them, and at that time I gave them kind of a questionnaire that had some different questions. One of the questions was, what are your thoughts, like what are your desires for priest living arrangements? Father, and as those kind of questions came back, kind of I recognized that Father Mondyke had, and after talking with him, he's been used to living by himself for most of his life, his priesthood, and so he would prefer to continue living by himself. And as a result, he will continue living at Sacred Heart in McCartyville. And then, as the other 3 of us, who are all, we are newly ordained priests, and a big part of our formation, a big part of our experience in the seminary that we found really, really fruitful and that we've continued to find fruitful in our priesthood is community life. Living with other seminarians whenever you're in seminary, and now living with other priests is such a huge part of our support system that we can rely upon each other. Like oftentimes whenever I come back to the rectory at night, if I've had a rough day, it's like good to be able to have Father Aaron there to talk with. I think it's also vice versa for him. It's also a good way that we keep on touching base to make sure that we're like taking care of things. So that way it's like, hey, I got this meeting tomorrow night. Could you take confessions or Mass for me? Or, can we kind of balance this? Can we figure this out, finagle things in order to make it work better for all of us? And so just like living in community allows that. So we are going to live for now at the old offices at Holy Angels, as there are 3 full-size suites upstairs with full bath, sitting room, bedroom, all that up there. So we will live there for now. So let me then kind of like lay out for you that this is not the final thing. This doesn't mean that St. Michael and Saints Peter and Paul are never going to have anything like this. So what I mean by that is within the first couple months of, beginning of Beacons of Light, and we're going to begin shortly before that, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the possibility of going, we're going to look at basically, we're going to have all the staffs, parish councils do these walkthroughs of these different sites of each and every parish. So that way everybody on staff at each of the 4 parishes, everybody on parish council at each of the 4 parishes has seen kind of, everything that each parish has on campus in terms of buildings and, facilities and that sort of thing. And then at that point, what we're going to do is we're going to come together and as with parish councils, and we're going to try and make it work out in such a way that, since we have priests, we're going to eventually also need to have one family-wide office, and then also we have religious sisters coming, which means that really there's 3 things, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out a way that maybe, at least of our 4 sites, that 3 of them get one of those things. And we'll kind of come together, and as parish councils, we'll try to figure out what the plan is moving forward. That doesn't mean that as soon as the plan comes together, like once we decide, well, this is going to be there, the office is going to be there, the priest are going to live here, sister's going to live there, that doesn't mean that, like it's going to happen the next day. What that means is that moving forward, as things kind of develop, as we make those adjustments moving forward, that's what the eventual plan will be. Whether that means, 6 months out, whether that means a year out, whether that means 2-3 years out. So not the final set of things. It's not like that's where we're always going to live. So just want to make that very, very clear, that this is not a forever thing. This is just for our own well-being, that as we begin a new and very difficult assignment, that the 3 of us would appreciate being able to live together. So I would also appreciate just the understanding that that is a very, very important thing for us, and that'll be an important thing for our health. And the healthier we are, the better we're going to be able to serve each and every one of you. So just want to make that very clear about what that means for moving forward, is that that's not the end. That's not the end game, and this is not the end set of things. This is just what it will be beginning on July 1st. So with that, thank you again for your understanding, and I hope that this all makes sense. I'm sure I missed something and there'll be other questions, so I may make another video or write a letter or something of that sort, but I just wanted to make a video because, well, I feel more comfortable trying to explain it in that way, And then also I think that gives you an opportunity to see my face trying to explain it to you, to see that I'm really, really being authentic about all of this and my desire to serve all of you best, desire to utilize our priests to the best of their ability to make sure that each and every one of us is able to have, yes, take care of our pastoral duties, to take care of each and every one of you, take care of our prayer lives, which is where our pastoral duties flow from, but then also take care of our personal lives. Like, we all do have families. We all do want to have some semblance of a life outside of this, to have friends, to have family that know us, that I have nephews, godsons that I want to know me. And so just want you to understand that we are persons. And also I understand that you are persons, and that's why we're going to work together. That's why this is the final set of plans, because the plan is not a piece of paper. The plan is to best serve the people, to make all of you saints. So just know that that is what the end goal is of this entire project mission. And moving forward, that will be how we take care of this. So with that being the case, know of my continued prayers for all of you. Please pray for me. And I will keep you all in my thoughts and my prayers moving forward. And I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you in the coming months and years. God bless you and keep you. And take care.